magic. Islam has a tool that has solved this problem more than 1,400 years ago. But unfortunately, the Muslim has been oblivious of these tools that is provided for us. Then secondly, lack of information or understanding of the way it's being done. Islam has an inbuilt system that fights poverty in whatever condition. But unfortunately, we the Muslims, we are not concentrating, or we have abandoned that one. We are pursuing things that cannot last us for anything. And Alhamdulillah, we have decided that Islam has everything that we need to fight poverty effortlessly, without government intervention, without police, without the military, without anybody that will make this thing work. And that is the thing that we want to start now. We want to practicalize it now. When people see it working, incidentally, it's not only for the Muslim, it's for human being. So everybody will be involved who is interested. Everybody will be raised above poverty level who is interested. But we have to show our commitment. And that is the essence of what we are doing here today. In Islam, all this insecurity you are seeing, 70% of the reason is insecurity, is poverty. If people are not poor, those people that are insecure, for example, we had an experience here in the mosque one day during the food bank, during the feeding. Some people, they saw food, about 3 handsets. They brought it. When I said, why did you bring it? He said, if we steal this thing, what we use it to buy is what you are giving us. Why do we need to steal it? So you can see that when poverty is removed, insecurity will be reduced. If I thought there will be any. Even crime. All the crimes will fizzle away. Police will just be taking tea in their offices. SSL will just be taking amala up and down because they won't have much thing to do. And that's why I always tell government, invest in peace. Learn to invest in peace, not in. When you invest in peace, you are investing on security, you are investing on defense. But, and it's cheaper. It's much more cheaper and much more effective than investing in peace, than investing in security and defense. So, and that is what we want to teach people. You can actually invest in peace, and that investment in peace is the tool that we can use to raise people out of poverty. Now, so what we are doing is to have a center where people can come and replicate. Incidentally, at Labibia, the way we operate, you two can also testify. We involve everybody. We don't just think of the Muslims, we don't just think of the Christian, we don't just think of our organization, but we think of the entire community. And that is why you will see this is a program that we are going to even launch this thing you are seeing us doing today. After fasting, we are going to launch it massively, that will be going from state to state, teaching people how to do this thing, guiding them how to do it. And we are going to do that in the next 3 years, to be working on it. Not just a one-off program. We are determined to make that change happen by the special grace of God.
Is something that is undesirable. Throughout human history, there has never been a community or a civilization or a religious or a faith or religious community that has ever seen poverty as a positive thing. Poverty has always been something people hate and dislike and abhor. And so Judge Barnard Shaw will tell us that the greatest of all evils and the worst of all crimes is poverty. Confucius also says, in a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of. In a country badly and poorly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of. And we are aware of this very popular statement of Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary General, who said poverty, with a lot of variations, it has become even a mantra in development discourse. He says extreme poverty anywhere is a threat to human security anywhere. They say poverty anywhere is a threat to prosperity everywhere. And we know the statement of Aristotle, who says poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. When there is poverty, you expect crime in the society. And if you don't understand that, when people come out and say they are going for demonstrations and they call it, what do they call it? Good governance, this and that. Protests. You see how poverty can easily turn what seems to be a genuine thing to something different. In our tradition, we have seen how Muslim scholars